A question that I see is being brought up again and again, either as polemic or just a genuine question, is this one.
So Mark is the earliest stated gospel.
Yes.
However, the order of the gospels in the Bible, Matthew and Mark.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Firstly, maybe is there any reason why you think that is?
Well, I've actually made a response to that exact question in my Matthew chapter by chapter series. So I'm going to show you a YouTube-friendly length video clip, and I hope it's helpful. Enjoy.
Matthew is the gospel account among the four that is placed first in the New Testament canon, including in our modern Bibles. But why is that? Because it was pretty much the unanimous and unquestioned consensus among the early church fathers. Like, for example, Papias, Origen, Irenaeus, Eusebius, and Jerome. The majority of modern scholars typically date Mark as being the first one out. One of the main reasons why especially skeptic scholars do so is because they claim Mark has the lowest Christology. And I couldn't disagree more strongly about that reason. Mark is my favorite gospel account, not because it's short and concise, or that I think that action speaks louder than words. If you are familiar with the ancient Near Eastern context and Second Temple Judaism literature, you simply cannot unsee the high Christology of Mark. I made a 3-minute video on this topic, linked in the description box below. Now, I don't have a problem with Mark being dated the first, because it probably was the first gospel account of them all that was written in Greek. And since all the earliest manuscripts are indeed in Greek, which was the lingua franca and common language at the time also, it is what it is. But the unanimous and unquestioned consensus among the early church fathers on Matthew priority, but in the Hebrew language, I think carries a lot of weight. And I just find it reasonable to prioritize copying manuscripts to Greek, the lingua franca at the time, and a language that appealed to both Jews, Greeks, and Gentiles in general throughout the Roman Empire, rather than just Hebrew-speaking Jews. And scrolls of papyrus and codex, which the gospel accounts were written on, will of course decay over time, for sure within 100 to 200 years. So if it's not being replaced and copied, of course we will eventually end up having no Hebrew manuscripts. Of course, because everyone is going Koine Greek on their copies.